Okay, a little bit of a treat tonight. I'm working late on things, but show you what I'm doing and what I got. All in one piece, all the boning is in. Just started to put the eyelets in. Once those are in, then I have to do binding along the bottom edge, which will be this. I was going to do a 1/2 inch double fold bias tape. I do not have a 1/2 inch double fold bias tape. I have a 1 inch double fold bias tape, which will work. So that'll be along the bottom edge. The brass eyelets, there's a reinforcing plate inside here, which is a strip of leather, which is where the eyelets are going to go through. See how it's stitched in there. Other thing that is going to be done. Because I'm using brown stitching and it's kind of ugly on the black, I have a big ass Sharpie to blacken the thread on the outside. The inside doesn't matter. I don't care what it looks like on the inside, the liner. It doesn't have to be pretty there. It just has to work and be comfortable. But the outside matters. So I'll show you how I put these eyelets in. Got one of them in right now anyway. A third for the night. I'll show you how this works. So we measured the distance in this direction. Get our position set. Measured the correct distance from the outside edge. 3 shots. We got a hole. Once we got a hole, take the 2 pieces of the eyelet. Oh, 2 of them there. Put those in place. One on the outside, one on the inside. That's still on camera there. It's still on camera. And 1, 2, 3. So that's how easy eyelets are to put in. So it's getting closer and closer. I'll finish the eyelets, and I'll pick you up afterwards when I'm doing the bottom edge. Okay, that's coming up. Just for the sake of alleviating confusion, well, somebody's going to ask me, and people have asked me before, how do you measure where to put these eyelets in? Because they don't see me using any sort of a measuring device. Well, let me show you. Any tool can be a measuring device if you use it consistently. The distance from the edge of the hole, not the edge of the eyelet, but the edge of the hole, measured from the end of the cut in this cutter, is the distance where this gets stood up for the next hole. That same distance away from the edge, which puts it right there. That's the same distance this way and this way for each one. Then 3 times, twist it and pull it out. There you go. That's how you measure it. Okay, I'll show you when all these are in. Ain't that pretty? I'll put them by hand, so obviously one of them's going to be out of line a little bit. But those are in. That's what it looks like on the inside. Next is going to be this bottom edge. And then the final step is going to be the vanity plate. So I'll set you up and we'll start on that bottom edge. All right. Hopefully you get a good view of what's going on from there. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. I have 3 meters of this stuff, so hopefully that's enough. Should be. Should have this ready. Cutting off the end of it. So we start here. Got to fold around this corner, keeping everything on the inside. Now, this is going to take longer than I think. I'm going to have to lay it all out and pin it before I start. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing working this time. So I'd start on the other one. Pinning it is a little more difficult than it would have been just to set it up and run it. So we're just going to set it up and run it. Reasonable fold over on the end. We can just start. Push that right down into the bottom fold so that it's even across the whole length. The difficult part is going to be this corner, but I will figure it out when I get there. Like everything else that has an answer, it just might not be an obvious one in the immediate. see if we can fold it in, fold it around, and fold it under all at once. All around. Yeah. No, we can't. What? I got an idea. This might make life incredibly easier. Yes, yes it will. It will absolutely make life easier. One of the very important things about life is make it easy. That bat wing point doesn't do anybody any good. I have to restitch a little bit, but does a job on the inside as well as it does on the outside, and looks pretty good. That's one half, I'll do the other half now. I'll show you when they're done.